Let us have a look at the various features of the Trakzee platform. When you go to the URL trakzee.uphysio.com, you reach the login page. Here, at an admin or reseller level, you will be able to see the details regarding the distance traveled and other information such as the duration and the status of each vehicle, along with the graphical information like distance, idling, driving, stoppage, or other information such as alerts, reminders, maintenance, inactivity, speeding, and fuel related graphs. Also, you can see the number of vehicles in each status along with the map view. But the most important feature of this dashboard is that you can fully customize the way your dashboard looks. You can add or remove the various widgets and also arrange them in any order you prefer. You can also resize the widgets as per your choice. This gives you the freedom to have a unique and fully customizable dashboard where you can find all your required data in the same screen. Now let us have a look at the live tracking screen. Here you can see your vehicles on the map. The vehicles in each status will be shown such as running, idle, stop, inactive and no data. Below, the object list will appear. Here you can click on any vehicle and it would be plotted on the map. Here, when you click on the object, its tooltip would be opened. Here in the object tooltip, you will be able to find the details regarding the object such as its status, duration, IMEI and driver information, etc. You can also add geofences or POIs. Now, if you need to navigate to a particular location, you can use the navigate option for the same. The other options available in the tooltip are the Summarize tab. Here, you will get a summarized detail of the distance traveled and the duration of your vehicle in various statuses. Then you have the Sensors tab, where the values received from the device will be shown. In case of OBD devices, you will find an OBD parameter tab, where the various diagnostic information related to various OBD parameters will be shown. And lastly, you can view the current location in Street View using the Street View tab. Now, you can check out the history playback of your vehicle using the Show History option. You can choose to see the playback for any duration you wish. When you select the duration, the playback window will appear. In this playback window, you will be able to see the complete route and playback, and also if you wish to see the route taken and playback for individual trips, that can also be shown. You can click anywhere on the playback path and you will be able to see the details such as its speed, distance, position and address. You can also choose to create geofences and POIs at any point you wish. You can play the playback with the playback button. You can adjust the speed of the playback as you wish. Apart from that, you can view the fuel and the image related options. Here you will be able to see the images captured from your camera enabled device. You can also save the path of the playback and use it for comparison later on. Another handy feature in the playback window is the area measurement tool, which can be used to measure the area and perimeter of your playback path. Now, let us see the other features of the live tracking. you have the follow feature first. With this feature, you can track up to 4 different vehicles simultaneously. Then you have the share location option, using which you can share the current location of your vehicles on emails or mobile numbers. Then you have the option to add the fuel and maintenance related expenses for your vehicle. Then you have the find nearby object option, which lets you check for any nearby vehicles or POIs with respect to the current location of the selected vehicle. This feature comes in handy when you want to know which vehicles are nearby in case of any emergencies. In case of MDVR devices, you will have the camera option. You can view the live video or take the snapshot from your live tracking screen itself. Then we have the log option, which shows the data log for the device. You can also download it in XLS format from the live tracking screen itself. Here there is the option to view the health parameter of the device in case of OBD devices. It will show the health parameters and fault codes by clicking on the health monitor option. You also have the option to create geofences and POIs from the live tracking screen itself. Now let us have a look at the reports module. You can select from any reports you like. You have the reports ranging from basic travel related reports to geofence POI reports, various sensors related reports, maintenance, fuel, RPM and temperature, tire pressure and temperature related reports, driver behavior, onboard diagnostics report, trip classification and the logs report. Now the layout of all the reports are similar. Here you have the unique feature to download the report even without generating it. You can download the report in PDF or XLS formats. You can also schedule the reports to be delivered to your email addresses at particular intervals. Also, you can use the FTP functionality to directly deliver the report in a shared folder. Now, you just have to select the duration and the vehicles for which you need the report and click on the apply button. Now, each report is divided into multiple layers. The summary layer shows you the data for all the vehicles. Then, if you need further details of a particular vehicle, then you can double click on that vehicle's record. This allows you to go into the detailed report of that vehicle. There can be up to 3 layers depending on the report that has been generated. All the columns of the reports can be shown or hidden as per your choice. You can also sort the values of your reports in ascending or descending order. You get the various filters depending on the report that you have generated. Next, there is the graphics module. Here, you can generate various graphs or charts regarding the distance, duration, and the alerts. You simply have to select the duration and the vehicles for which you need the graph. You can generate different types of graphs as you wish. You can also download the same in PDF format. Lastly, we have the settings module, which is the configurational part of the platform. Here you can create various resellers, companies, vehicles, drivers or alerts. Let us see the features available while creating the resellers or companies. Now you can just have to click on the add button to create a reseller or a company. You just need to enter the username and password with which the resellers or companies can log in and select the other information such as the time zone in which these users operate. You can even define whether you want them to use only the web or the mobile application or both. You can even define if the particular user should be able to log in only from some particular mobile phones by entering the specific IMEIs. Then the user will be able to log in only from that mobile phones. With the screen access option, you can decide whether to hide or show various screens of the platform. You can also add various maps from the map option, such as Google, Here Map, or even we have our open source map. Now, if you want, you can rename the labels of the platform using the rename label option. You can change the words of the platform from one to the other. You also have the option to add shifts under a company. But the most handy feature under any company or reseller is the rule feature. Let's say there are many devices which have difficulty in showing the exact location, or a device which has a difficulty in calculating the exact distance. Then you can use the rule option to overcome the shortcomings of your devices if needed. Not just that, you can decide after how much durations your vehicles should be considered as inactive, stop or idle status. Or if you need to set up a default screen for your reseller or company, you can use this option. In short, the rule option allows you to do configurations to adjust your device data or the portal settings. Now, let us have a look at the vehicle configuration. Here, you can add the vehicles using the single vehicle addition option or the bulk option as well. Here, you just need to enter the details of the vehicles like the vehicle name, its IMEI number and the SIM card number related details. Here, you also have an option of LBS detection radius. This feature comes in handy when the GPS device does not have GPS connectivity, but it can still send the coordinates using the LBS functionality. In the portal, you can enter the range that needs to be considered for LBS detection. You can also add service reminders under the objects, and the system will remind you regarding those with respect to duration, distance or work hour. But the unique feature here is that you need not go to every individual vehicle and add the service reminders. You can use the bulk reminders option and create service reminders for multiple objects. Then we have the tire management feature. This feature can be used to add tire pressure and temperature sensors of your tires, and the reports can be generated based on that. Even if you do not have tire pressure and temperature sensors, you can use this feature to manage the inventory of the tires in your fleet. Next, you have the vehicle group option, from where you can group multiple vehicles together to be displayed in reports. This feature can be used if you need to group some vehicles for any purpose and want the reports to be generated only for those vehicles. Now, you have the unique feature of classified trips. With this option, you will be able to bifurcate the trips of your fleet into personal, business or invalid trips. For example, if you use your personal vehicle for business use, then you can identify those trips under business. Last but not the least, we have the billing module, from where you can add postpaid or prepaid tariff plans for your users. Then those users can make online payments based on the usage and the tariff plans.